Good evening, everyone. I wanted to make a video about my latest cabinet in the collection, this one right here. This is an Eagle EFS-500 cabinet. It's basically an EF-20 type controller because of the Jones plug. Wired a little bit differently. Found that out the hard way because the camshaft would not index without some jumpering inside of the green box. But a little bit of info. This is basically a local operation / repeater cabinet for a master. I use this cabinet next door here for the master. This is also an EFS-500 type. But this cabinet has local or remote ops. As you can see here, I'm running in remote right now. And the master controller set for dial 2 and reset 2 as indicated on the lights. And when you run interconnect, you have to have the same size gears in the dials that correspond to each other. So both of these dial 2s have 80-second gears so they can stay in step. If you look over here in the upper left of the cabinet, obviously not your typical Eagle back panel. This large terminal block, fuse block that says in, is for incoming chrono wires from the master. I've also got, because this is a repeater cabinet, an outgoing fuse block for chrono wires. And why this cabinet is a repeater? It's because of these mercury relays right here. Basically, they feed or they boost the line voltage to the chrono wires going to the next intersection from here. The distance must have been a long way, and it is necessary to boost the line voltage because of distance. There's a set of breakers right here. This is for cabinet power. This cabinet had 220 volts coming in and was stepped down by a transformer that used to be mounted on the outside. So now this is just wired for 120 volt ops. And there used to be a set of breakers here for 220 volts incoming. Then it was fed to a transformer that used to sit here and power these wires that you see capped. That would feed the relays for the chrono repeater. So two separate sources of power for this cabinet. Basically, it's just like any other cabinet, controls traffic lights. But it does a little bit more than that with the interconnect operations. If I'm running in remote, this toggle bar has to be up so that it's fed from the master controller. And if I was running outgoing chrono, these indicators would light up to give status on those. Right now, dial 2, reset 2, and there is no third cabinet, so I don't run the outgoing. Also, of course, flash transfer runs by clock, or you can toggle it manually. So that is the basic idea of this cabinet. It's a pretty cool cabinet. Control another one if I had another one, but I really don't need any more cabinets. But that is the basic idea of it. So these two are working in tandem, the master on the right and the local interconnected on the left. And that's about it. Hope you enjoyed. Have a nice evening.